It's been 14 months since the federal government reopened the border. Just few months ago, the Nigerian Customs Service posted a new custom area controller to Ogun1 Idiroko Border Command, a person of Controller James Ojo. Since he took over the mantle of leadership of the command, Controller James Ojo has uplifted the command's revenue from 12 million naira to 77 million naira. In this interview with Seabed and Bunkers Communication TV crew, the controller expatiated on the command's achievements so far. While elaborating on the relationship between the stakeholders at the border and the Nigerian Customs Service, he said,
I said we have excellent relationship with the community, the stakeholders. Like I told you when I came, I listened to them, I itemized their problems, their complaints, and I decided to solve all those complaints one by one. Why one of the major reasons why we know we are on the same page with them was about this last protest that was supposed to take place across the country. Here we had a series of meetings with them, with the stakeholder, traditional ruler, even the youth. They all came in and pledged their loyalty to the federal government. They all said they will not be part of that riot, that they are happy with us, with the way we are doing their work. And lo and behold, there was not even a single protest in this neighborhood during that period. So it goes to show that we and our neighbors and our stakeholders were on the...
On the issue of fuel subsidy, the controller appealed to Nigerians to be calm.
Appreciate the president for the bold steps he has taken. You see, a lot of people are not informed about the decisions, the actions of this federal government. Particularly two things: the issue of subsidy removal and the issue of parallel exchange rate. You see, if you know the level of smuggling that takes place in this country, particularly petroleum products, you will marvel. We are always on their neck, but these people will not relent. You will seize their goods consignment today, tomorrow they are still coming. That means they are making a lot of profit from this. Nigeria was subsidizing for our neighbors, Benin and all those, Cameroon and all these places. So with the removal of subsidy, the level of smuggling has reduced, because the price it has come to what is supposed to be now. It's no longer being subsidized. So a lot of people are out of this business. You understand? So it is a welcome development. The issue of disparity in exchange rate. You see, people will go and collect foreign currency from the banks, and they will go and sell it in the open market. People who need this thing will not have access to it. People who need it will not have access. Those who are profiting and who are making profit, who are profiting from it, they are the people that will have access to it. So, but now it has been regularized, so everybody can walk up to the bank and get whatever he wants to do his business. Finding it easy and funny, but there is no other alternative for now. That is just it. It's just a simple. We are all feeling it. Salary earners, businessmen, artisans, everybody is feeling it. But I just plead that let us be patient with the government.
One of the command's major challenges is the porosity of the Nigerian border.
Porosity of the border. Yes, the border is porous. There are so many unapproved routes in the border. So many unapproved routes that even if you line up all our officers, the average strength of our close to 1,000 officers, if you line them up along the border, we will not be able to cover it. You understand what I'm saying? So we are working around the clock to ensure that some of these places that we can't cover, we deploy intelligence. We work with other intelligence agencies like the DSS, like the NIA. So these are DMI. These are people who equally supply intelligence to us. Yes, I remember of one recently that was supplied to us by one of our sister agencies to, at least for us to checkmate some of our border stations. Some of these border stations has been there for long. You understand what I'm saying now? I mean, so the place is not manned because of the topography of the area. The place is not passable. So sometimes officers will have to use leg to go on surveillance and go to all those places and ensure that we're able to trail these people to wherever they be taking their goods to. So that's one major challenge we're having. That's in terms of the porosity of the border. And then another challenge we're having is the lack of cooperation from, like, some of these people who are smugglers. Some of them, when we appeal to them, they are turned a new leaf, they've turned in their goods and they are paying their duty. But there are some of them that are still very violent, that are not trying to yield. They see it as if you are disturbing their daily food, that you want to take their daily food from them. But we have always made it known to them that once you are doing an illegal thing, there is nothing that can qualify it to be legal. Yes. There's nothing that can qualify it to be legal. When I visited the Alaki of Egbaland, I made it known to KBC that we are not here to dislocate anybody's business. We are only here to do things according to government guidelines. And then we'll be happy if it could help us appeal to his subjects to comply with government rules and regulations. And the KBC was very, very much positive about that. He told me and the audience there that nobody should come and report any case of smuggling in his palace. That he is not going to support anybody who is involved in smuggling. That anybody that smuggles must be made to face the wrath of the law. So you see, when you have people in that authority putting their foot down to support us, you understand now, it enabled us to do our duty.
Nigerian Customs Service has done so well in the area of corporate social responsibility to the community.
Anytime we have the opportunity of meeting him, he will tell us that each control, each command should identify a project that you must develop for the host community. You know, so the clinic is one project that has been in existence for some few years now. So our intention here, our plan here, which we are doing, is to make that clinic more functional. You know, when I came in here, perhaps they have few beds and they were not having enough patients. So by the time people realize that the standard of that hospital is high, because the CGC is a man of high standard, he doesn't go for less. So by the time people got to that clinic and saw the equipment, saw the staff, qualified doctor, qualified nurses there, then the surge happened. People started trooping into that place. Both officers and non-officers. Even officers from sister agencies, they are all coming. And they are all being treated. They are all being treated. And everybody is fine with that. And so the medical team, they are people who I seriously appreciate. I meet with them from time to time. There's hardly any week I don't meet with them to ask of their problem and how best possible we can solve those problems. And I'm happy to announce to you that they are doing fine, fantastically fine. And most of the patients they've treated there are okay. And they are still taking patients every day. So it's one area that we are giving to the society.
So finally, sir, your relationship.
Equally applauded the Controller General of Nigerian Customs Service for motivating the officers.
The CGC has done. When an officer receives his salary on time, when an officer's salary is increased as at when due, when an officer is promoted as at when due, When an officer has issues, medical issues, the service attends to it, takes care of it. What else again? The officer will go extra mile to work for you. You understand what I'm saying? Gone are the days when officers are victimized, when officers were harassed and intimidated. Those things are gone with the wind. You understand what I'm saying now? So nowadays, the officers here are really enjoying what they are supposed to enjoy. So there is no other magic than what he has done. He has made sure that everybody, or what is on ground, on the table, reaches everybody. So we're happy because the welfare of his subordinates as his priority. You have gotten everything. You have gotten everything. So we are praying that he continues in this order. You understand me? We are all happy with him. I must confess to you. Well, some of us, before we became controllers, some of us have lost hope of becoming controller. Yes, some of us have lost hope of getting promoted. You understand? But when he came, you understand what I'm saying now? He brought the hope alive to people. And one of the beneficiaries of his hope, and a lot of us like that. The service has done considerably well under his tutelage, and we were only hoping that the federal government will continue to keep him there, so that he will lead the ship of the service to safety. Yes, so I'm not sure there's anybody in the service that is not.
Idiroko is a town in Ikpokia local government area of Ogun State, Nigeria. It has been official border crossing point since 1960. Joy Enamuna, Seabed TV.